Hey, how are you all doing out there? Are you ready to tackle gentle? I know I am. It's day one of Alliance Coliseum. I think it'll be going live in just a few minutes here. I think there's sometimes a slight delay. The stream looks a little bit different. Yep. I hope you all are enjoying it. Did a little work on it this weekend. Going to continue to get it where I want. There's a long way to go, but we've started, and I'm very excited about that process and that journey. I do now have a combined chat, so if I miss something, and what I'm going to ask you to do is be like, hey, dude, what's going on? I've set up a combined chat. I know you all can't see it. We're going to work on making that so everyone can see it. But what is going on, Dylan? How you doing, man? Jay Jansen, how are you? Nacho, what's up, dude? Who's your daddy? How you doing, man? What's up, my friend? Can you please tell me why you do that? I did a whole video on it. You might not be aware of this, but I did a whole video explaining why I did it. They won't let me back in the CCP. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry you can't get back in the CCP because I hope you have good luck getting back in, man. Mark, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? What is up, mediocre Sam? All right, let's go ahead and play, man. You know what was really funny about that video is Kabam and their fanboys and their wannabes and I'm sure burner accounts and stuff. They've done their best to thumb that video down, and it's still sitting at a 96% like ratio because people know that it was real, true, and I was speaking truth to it. So no matter what, they're fanboys. And they're wannabes. They hide so much shit, man. There was even a guy on Twitter who was like, you just like to complain. I got Elder day one completely free to play. There's literally a picture of Ascended Pavita Pravarkar right there. Is he used as his proof for the account? And I'm like, I don't argue with idiots on the internet. I try not to argue with any idiots at all, but definitely not on the internet. So I just ignored it. Yeah, and one of the people who follows me on Twitter, I guess they couldn't help themselves, but they're like, free to play, but Ascended Pavita Pravarkar, huh? Dude, I was just like, yeah, that's these guys, man. They honesty, truth, integrity means nothing to them. They literally will lie right in front of you, making it obvious, and they just expect you to go along with it, man. Do you know what the rewards are going to be? They're usually really good, dude. Like I said, I think the event, I don't think it's going to reset instantaneously after actually I'm a little concerned now because I'm seeing a whole hour left on this Alliance quest. If the Alliance Coliseum doesn't go live till noon for another hour, we'll just play the game. We'll do some questing, we'll have some fun and that sort of stuff, and then we'll get into the Alliance quest. There's a chance the timers just overlap a little bit or something like that because I'm pretty sure it goes live around 11:15. It's 10:58 my time right now. Getting used to the combined chat. I know you all can't see it, but I'm getting used to it. So again, just work with me on this one if you guys don't mind. The second week of Apex Coliseum with Stadler was tough. Yeah, dude, it wasn't bad. Or I get it. It is tough. They're tough fights, man. They really, truly are. Let me see. Yeah, I was using a rank 3 and Awakened Ironheart. Looks like my best run was almost 9 bars. If I was getting between 6 and 8, I was pretty happy. Yeah, dude. What's up, Lasso? How you doing, man? What's up, Soul Soldier? How you doing? Alliance Coliseum starts today. Yeah. Oh, 2i, what's up? God to see Vega. Keep up the great work. Thanks, bud. Oh, man, that's not good on this whole, this combined chat. Again, you guys can't see it. It looks like it's Big Mike, dude. It made your name so dark blue that I actually can't read it. Let me see if I can fix that somehow, dude, because that's not fun. Yeah, might have to work on that later. But yeah, Big Mike, thanks for being around. Love the video, and it went on the other pages blasting them Hamoros. Good, man. I mean, it's yeah, it's funny is and I appreciate it. I actually spent a considerable amount of time going over the comments in that video because I meant what I said. Yes, this is getting attention because I think it's an important message. I think it's going to resonate with people who already follow the channel. It's not going to pick up new subscribers or anything like that. It's about to show people that they don't have to keep spending. They don't have to keep playing. You do not have to. That's one of the biggest mechanisms the games like this rely on, is that, hey, you spent $5. You want to spend $10? You spend $10, and then so on and so forth. And then, yeah, dude, you guys have seen me so much time, and and to reference what was obviously intended as an insult, but it was, Really, really bad one. The whole like me, I leave the CCP and I've come back and all that stuff is like I wanted to give these people, especially because so many of them I considered friends for a very long time. I wanted to give them every single opportunity to prove that they were being honest and had integrity, even to the point where I may look ridiculous, and that's fine. That's kind of how I treat my relationships. I don't tend to throw them away for no apparent reason. But at some point, you have to face reality, which is this is just a decision that a lot of these people have made to join a company that's, does all the things they obviously do. We're going to focus on the game and try to enjoy it because it can be fun being played for free. I love the video. Okay, platinum track doesn't count as spending. Oh yeah, dude. I was just like, again, this is why you don't argue with idiots on the internet, man. I have a sent parent. Where did this engine come from? I'm gonna go with spending. My best was with Yondu's amount. Dude, Yondu's really good. A lot of people came in. I only have like a 6-star rank 3 on this account. And he still was doing really well, and I don't even really know how to play him very well because I didn't even have the 7-star on my pay to win the deleted account. It just to let you guys know, I didn't, again, like I wanted to do something big to get the attention of my viewers to try to be helpful to you. I'm not looking to now. I think the terms would be like performative. I don't know what the terms kids use these days. I don't really care. Here's the really interesting thing is I went on, as you can see, I've been working on my stream lasers. I hope you guys can see. And in order to test it, I had to log on my streaming phone. Well, my streaming phone had logged into the account I deleted, and there was no way for me to unlog out of the account. It was either exit the game or undo the deletion process. And so I was like, well, I want to be able to stream. I'm not sure what to do here. I can't use my main phone because like if I get a phone call or something like that, I don't think that's appropriate. And so I actually had to undo the deletion process, log onto the game on one of my kids' phones, delete the account there, and then go to my streaming phone and log out of the account. But I think I got a step mixed up there. So it'll actually delete, like, I think almost 48 hours later than what was shown. But I don't intend to ever log into it. It'll delete it on its own. My best with Yondu. Hey there, everybody. What's up, Hilgendorf? How you doing, bud? Dude, it's so funny, Hilgendorf. Like, because of the combined chat, I'm excited for me to be able to get it up on stream because I do think it'll look nice. I don't know if we're gonna have it all the time. We'll figure that out. But you're on both sides right there. That's awesome. It should be live now according to time. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do this, man. I want to play the game. Can you at least give me your rig project? So Mediocre Sam, that's a really interesting thing that, again, I'm not saying I don't care about kids. I do. I actually care just as much, if not more, about kids. And I think it's important that they see. But I also understand what they've grown up with. There's just so much they don't understand. They're not used to a person like caring about them without there being some sort of financial incentive or something like that. That's like just a really weird concept, right? Furthermore, one of the things I also picked up on from the few negative comments, like if you look at the comments, they're overwhelmingly positive and people saying this was helpful and whatever, is they don't realize they don't actually own the account. I was like, I should have put that in the video. I just thought everyone knew. We don't own these. Kabam can just destroy them whenever they want. We don't own them in any way, shape, or form. That's why Kabam can change things, everything. It's in the terms of service. This was a big deal like 5-6 years ago. What's up, Lasso? How you doing? What's up, Larry? I think all you had to do was uninstall the game, reinstall, and then log in. Well, if I had known that, I should have done that. What's up, Kevin? Matter of fact, I'm going back and unsubscribing to a few. I know my little subscription won't put that into anything, but sometimes you have to stand for something. Yeah, it's been interesting, man. It's funny. And I did read this, and it was like constructive criticisms. They're like, hey, I think you're kind of crapping on Kabam more than you mean to. It's how I read it in your streams. I'm like, I actually noticed it in my stream. I'm like, I don't want to spend the whole time. I do want to try to enjoy the game and enjoy that with you all, but I also want to answer your questions. So I want to try to be mindful of how much of this all is, because even I wouldn't want to listen to me just talk crap on Kabam the whole time. Like, I just think it's not enjoyable. That's not what we want. Like, I hope you guys feel better at the end of these streams. I know I often do. And so I'm going to try to not focus on it too much. And so I'm not ignoring questions. I just want to be clear about why I may not be responding to them as much. I think you got to do what feels right for you, right? Like if you're getting really good information there and they're just like Kabam employees, or they're very obviously Kabam employees, or they're just all like, everything's great, man, pop crystals, hey. And it's just kind of like, if you can enjoy that anyway, go for it. Obviously, it's clear to me I find it disgusting and I can't enjoy it. But lots of people like things that I don't like, and that's okay. I'm not. That's kind of that phrase of like, I'm not going to yuck your yum. You know. What's up, Marlon? How you doing, man? Finally getting in to catch the stream. What's up, Anime? How you doing, bud? You 2 months to go, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I understood from your comment on that. Like I said, I really did go read through. I couldn't get to all of them, but I really do go through and read the comments as much as I can, especially on a video like that. Larry, I don't, like I said, man, I don't own it. I can't sell it. Like one of my longtime MCoC like friends, call like whatever you want to call it, like was like, dude, you should auction off for charity. I was like, I literally can't. I don't own it. Like that's just not how it works. I know a lot of people said they bought accounts or sold accounts. Like I wouldn't suggest doing that. I really wouldn't. I think Kabam can delete these things whenever they choose to. All right, let's go ahead and tackle this. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to ignore comments. It's not what I'm doing. I don't want to talk about that all the time. I don't think you guys want to hear me talk about that all the time. But you know, we're not going to ignore the truth either, right? That nice, healthy balance. Okay, so day one, because I got to be smart about this. This is not a, this roster is not wide, man. I don't have a lot of rank 3s or a lot of rank 4s, but I have really good rank 3s and rank 4s. So day one is going to be metal, size small, and Secutor. Okay. Now they provided the tags for day 2. They might not be listed in game. Let me pull them up so we can kind of be smart about this. And I would highly suggest you do the same thing too. Like look at who you have. Because if you have a champion who's good on day 1 and day 3, let's say, and you don't and you have a plethora, yes, I said plethora of champions who are strong on those other days, that might help you know who to use and when, right? Everyone just did the 3 amigos salute, man. Day 2 is going to be size large, villain, and crush 2.0. And then day 3, which is the final podium. And here's the other thing is you may have done so well on, you got to really look at like your time, right? And work with this, because Kabam leaves such a small amount of time to do this on, again, when do you have the best options for it, right? So I am going to try to exhaust my tags for today. Day 3 is size medium, hero, and House of Mirrors. Thanks for sharing that out on my Discord today, y'all. I really appreciate that because I had honestly forgotten. What's up, Arnold? How you doing, man? If we can't talk about what's wrong with the game, what would there be? What's up? I mean, we could just make jokes, I guess. NFL draft. That was my first thing. My wife said you should offer for charity, but I told her that'd be against John's camp. Should let you do that though. Yeah. Me and Kabam aren't really on the best of terms. All right, what's this, man? All right, this is how we're gonna get Mr. Blade, man. I hope you guys are I'm very open to feedback on this. Is like for those who are actually watching and don't have me muted with the phone flipped upside down. I like this like more saturated look, and it did take a while to kind of like figure with it. I'd never really. I learned a lot about OBS this weekend. I was really excited to do that. OBS is like the platform that most of us use to stream. Here's the podium upgrades. You guys know my thoughts on these. If you need them, man, go for it. But it's rough. Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and see who I have. Let's see for day 1, dude. Actually, here's what I want to do. I want to look at the node, so let's go ahead and just make sure we understand the node. Look at that, Rex and Upside already getting going. What's up, man? Where's the node, man? Okay. Dazzling Feud. Will 10 boxing attacker start 17. Ooh, we're gonna learn to get good at fighting gentle of the next 3 days. And he used to be like in an AQ or something. He was somewhere. Maybe he was in raids, I think. And I got actually pretty decent at his specials. The timing is a little tight. You can punish him. So we're going to be looking to get better at them again. When the attacker performs a parry, they gain it. Oh, wow, dude. I thought the grit was going to be from punishing the specials. The reason why this matters is if you look at nodes 1 and 2, I mean, you should be okay, but it's going to be something you're going to have to pay attention to because you get the grit from parry. But if you parry too often or too frequently or in too small of a window, you're going to get the falter, which won't matter for Ironheart, who is a tag champion, I think, for today. I think she has like 2 of them. The tags faster rooted during the defender specials. That might actually end up helping you punish them. All jokes aside, that may actually be helpful once you get used to it. Okay, so we got the Argus Coliseum strikeout. Okay, so the timer's paused during special attacks. Strike the defender with either a striker or a heavy. Okay, so it is the striker or heavy. And this is the standard stuff. Okay. They're more likely to throw special 2, the hopes of not having that issue of them just going to special 3 for kicks and giggles. Although he doesn't have a power gain, so that shouldn't really be a concern anyway. All right. Hey, hey, Vega. I called myself Ironheart. Any clue on how to stop his unstoppable? So that's what the grit is, Nacho. And so it looks like we're going to get that on parries, on well-timed blocks, okay? This may get me R4 over Bastion if she works with it. I think she's going to work great. You can just play around his unstoppable some too. That's also true, which is how most of us normally play him. Stream looks way clear. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mark. I'm trying to figure out where to put the chat in. Actually, if you guys could let me know that, I would really appreciate that too. Whether you're anti or for, it's helpful regardless. Are you interested in being able to see the chat on the screen? And it would be a combined chat. As you guys know, we're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So that's also it. I am going to set up so that my intention is to set it up so that when we do crystal openings, we can see the chat as well too. I do think that's really cool. And I believe it was Brent Grant who used to do that. And I think it made it pretty enjoyable. So, okay. So, oh yeah, let's check out the tags here. The day 1 tags are really easy to check on the actual interface for the event itself. It doesn't look like you can check day 2 or day 3, which is why I'm doing this now. So day 3, it is size medium, hero. Where are you, man? I think I went too far. Hero. In House of Mirrors, which I think is an alliance war, if I remember correctly. All right, so let's use Slept Off. Okay, this is what I thought I saw this morning. I've been kind of looking for a reason to take up one of my ascended champions anyway. You know, it is more power, right, on an account that doesn't have a lot of rank up resources. And I really like the character Captain America Sam Wilson. I know he can be a little boring. Like, I'm not trying to say he's like the most exciting. You know, I prefer Iron Man. Don't get me wrong. But I do like him. I like what he stands for. I like the way he goes about his business, man. And the busting's pretty good. And Saiyan Jin on my Discord server has been showing a lot of cool stuff. So I think we're going to actually rank him up for that 3rd day. Now, if I see that he's not good for it, you know, we won't. But that's 3 tags. He'll only go into rank 2, so we'll see. And I think if I remove House of Mirrors, yeah, you know, I get like a Nico or something, which she probably would be a-okay. I actually don't love a lot of these because Gentle gets a reinforce if you crit him too much or too frequently, and then you're just not going to do a lot of damage. So I might be really, really leaning into a Cap Sam, or it could be a reason to rank up Doctor Strange. So I think that's also... who has 2 tags. I'm just looking at other options there for folks. Like Guardian may potentially be good. He doesn't crit. Infamous Iron Man may potentially be good. He doesn't really crit. Joaquin Torres has a slow. I'm not really... Nothing else is really... Prowler. Prowler would probably be very good, I would think. Regarding the chat and video, I'd say above on the right side, and then maybe you could adjust the size of the game. Yeah, that's exactly what it would be, like creating a like a frame almost. Well, that's probably a bad word because it's not going to go all the way around. But yeah, again, like Brian Grant used to do this. He did a lot of really smart things, and I really enjoyed the like visual quality of it all. Regarding to, so thanks, Hilgendorf. Also, it's interesting. Did you use channel points for that? Because it's like super highlighted on this combined chat. So you must have. Evan's daddy, what's up, dude? Look, 4K is looking good on you. Oh, so the stream quality is coming through better too? That's what I was hoping. It should be better. Like the camera should be better and the stream quality should be better. At least I think I set it up properly for that. Okay, so that's day 3. Let's look at day 2. Size large, villain and crush. Okay, their size large, villain. And then I think these are Alliance War tags, crush and all that stuff. I've never been good at remembering the names of these. Where is it, man? There it is. 2.0. Alliance War Crush 2.0. So don't get confused when you see the 2.0. Oof. Okay, that's not going to work out. What if we get rid of the Crush 2.0? Oh, Pergs. Pergs or Sinister might not be bad. Yeah, Pergs or Sinister might not be bad, I think. Pergs or Sinister. 2 tags. Let's look through there a little bit more. I'm not seeing anything too wild. Sinister might be tough with the parry punishment. Yeah, that's true. He's, again, on my count, I might be scraping the bottom of the barrel a little bit, but that's a good point. That might get a little unfun. Sandman is going to be good for this. Oh, really? As you know, I'm a little, or you might not know, but I'm going to remind you, I'm still very much a Sandman noob. Like, I see it, and I like it, and I've played him a little bit on nodes where he's getting a lot of furies, so the damage goes really, really good. Ironheart doesn't get the grit on parry because of her tracking. What the? Why? How does that make sense? I'm sure once I do it, I'll figure that out. What if we remove villain and we add crush? That did not change things. That was actually quite funny. And yeah, nothing changed. All right, so I'm gonna have to. Well, at least I have a rank 4 Purgatory, so I know it's someone I enjoy playing all that stuff for day 2. Let's go ahead and jump in and do this, man. The Decelerate will be very nice. You don't have to worry about the grid at all. Okay, cool. And he's not relying on crits, I assume. My rank 5 600 Prowler has all the tags for day 2. He's gonna cook. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying right now and no grid at all. What? Why? Why would that? Oh, because she's reducing the ability accuracy or something like that, right? Doesn't she do that on... Yeah, I remember that being a whole thing, like when Onslaught came out, and it was like, well, see, here's the thing about 100 and some odd %, is it really doesn't mean that. Like, huh, all right, fun. Okay, so Coliseum, man. Hopefully I've got... I will also pause. We're awaiting a delivery, man. We've been remodeling our kind of like our main room. I don't know how else to explain this room. It's a dining room, living room kind of combo thing, combo meal, and we've been getting a lot of furniture for it. And my wife had to take care of some stuff today, so I get to pick up the delivery. So we'll have to take a break here at some point, but not yet. That time is not upon us just yet. All right, V tags. Let's do this. Let's play the game, man. Let's play the game. Podium 1. All right. And wait, doesn't he have something about his SP2? Let's read through this, man. Okay, he has Sig 200. He's immune to bleed. Doesn't he have like physical resistance, or he's got something, or he's immune to bleed? When quickly through block, okay. Read the gym's coming because he's gonna get his unstoppable. When striking with or being struck by base, there's a 31% chance to gain muscle mass guarantee on an attack. Reach muscle mass is fit with a daunted. I could swear he's got like some beefy resistance or something. The final that inflicts a fear passive, so I think that shuts off our unblockable, right? Yeah. So I mean, Like for you, I saw Serpent was an option, so maybe if you're using Serpent, that's something to be aware of. So he's gonna get the revert. There it is. Okay, so it's the special 2. But we're gonna need to, if you're having a great run, you're gonna need to deal with that anyways. You're not gonna be able to nonstop bait SP1s. I think Muscle Mass gives him something defensively too. We'll show you. I might be having streamer blindness, or I might just not recall properly. I could have sworn Muscle Mass made him tankier somehow. Ironheart makes the most beneficial nodes not work. Yay! My poor Iron are suffering. That's really bad for me. I mean, it's bad for all of us. Me in particular, she was supposed to carry me. Do you get revive bundles often? Because I've been saving. So I bought 2 of the ones that were recently kind of like on sale. I don't. That's not something I used to buy, I'll admit. So I don't know if it truly was a great deal or not, but they were there. There was 4 of them. I bought 2 to try to help me get through the Karinas in 9.4, which I got to work on that too, because I really want to use Heimdall for Ares. So, yay. Physical resilience after the first and see his reinforced makes me crit ass. Ooh, crit ass sounds fun, man. His reinforced makes, yeah, so you don't want to crit him very often. Muscle Mass gives block pen. Okay, so it's an offensive thing. Thanks, Stang. All right, man. I think yes, yapping. It's time to like go in and actually try the fight out. So Secutor. There's Ironheart. So Ironheart's going to be all 3. Ironheart and Shuri. No, they removed Shuri. All right. I think we at least go in with Ironheart. She's rank 3. She's unawakened. Let's go, man. This is the prime experience, man. Oh, this is cool. So I also set up again. Sorry, guys. I set up like this like activity column, which isn't something to show on the screen for sure, but it is helpful for me because it's helping me know like when we get like a new subscribe, new follow. At least I believe it is, and it's also letting me know like if someone highlighted their message or something like that. So, Sandman's is bonkers. That's good to hear. All right, Valkyrie has 2 tabs, but she has class disadvantage. Does she crit a lot too? Oh shoot, dude, is the blade piece high? They're doing, I think, things that aren't good with the blade piece. I guess just in case he throws his SB2, we're gonna stick with Incinerate. Not gonna lie, I am not looking forward to what I think is gonna be an absolute slog. Oh shoot. Okay, I should have got the grit. Wait, why did he... Okay, that's actually not doing that much damage. Let's go ahead and get the grit. Why did I not get the grit? Oh, this is what you guys were telling me about. I mean, she's by far one of my best options. If you've got someone better, I mean, go for it, but... Let's see how he reacts. Do we still... Okay, so we don't... For debuffs... Oh no, the pause still happens. That might not be a bad idea. If you've got like kind of a lower ranked Ironheart like I do. That might be something to consider, is throwing your SP1 into the Unstoppable, like intentionally triggering it. Because you still get the pause. You could also just parry like that. That's kind of like the old school way of dealing with this. Yeah, man, but I think we're going to be doing this, and we're going to be super happy to get down 6 bars. Yeah, that's okay. Wait, check my whole like throw the SB1 into the unstoppable idea because you can't get punished as you just saw. So you can use your striker. That's another old tactic. Learned that from Trap, actually, I believe. Oh, man. This takes a lot of concentration, too. This doesn't feel like a watch it out of the corner of my eye kind of fight. You know, Hilgendorf, like, you've got, like, all these champions. You've heard me misspeak about champions quite a bit lately. When you've got them all on and they have, like, synergies and stuff, dude, it's so easy to just misspeak. Like, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to seem like I'm making fun of him. I actually really, you guys know it's one of my favorite channels. But I was watching their Blade video today, and they misspoke pretty early on. And I was like, I know what you meant. Like, we all know what he meant, you know? It's just, it is what it is. Dude, this is gonna be, this is gonna be a freaking slog. At least you can parry freely because you buy. That's a good point, Dashit. Sure is pretty good as well. Lady D is all right. Doesn't she stop unstoppable or does she stop unblockables? Gonna be a long night, dude. This is gonna be a very long night. All right, strap in. She-Hulk's good. She stops the unstoppable, yeah? I feel Ironheart needs the crit. I will tell you, like, I don't think I made a bunch of mistakes in that fight. I'm a little disappointed seeing 3 bars. Let's try podium 2. This is gonna be brutally unfun. Jeez Louise. Carolina Dean is size small, and so is Kushala, so maybe I should go and use them. Dude, I forgot about that. So this is also something I kind of don't suggest, is switching who you're using. Because it's kind of like you all have already pointed out. You know, Shuri and Ironheart aren't going to interact with the Mist and everything in different ways. Or they're going to interact in different ways. Like, already, I shouldn't be parrying as much as I am. And then I'm not using the parry when I should. I appreciate your fit on Gamora. Dude, nice. I'm glad. Yeah, I was really excited to discover that. Not only to be helpful, but dude, it was a total save for the count you're looking at right now, you know? Because without that, dude, that was gonna be brutal. So that's great to hear. Okay, I think we're doing all right here. Let's see what the SB2's like. He's gonna twirly bird a lot. That's a lot of damage. Oh, dude, I've messed up Shuri a little bit here without meaning to. I think I forgot to throw my SB1. No, what have I done? Why am I not getting the passive shots? I've done something. And we're critting all the time. Which is really bad. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be rough. Thanks, Kit Kat. You just used Vision, she wasn't too bad. Iron Pool, yeah, I really did, but try Prowler since he's immune. Unfortunately, I don't have Prowler. I would think he would be good for this. I think you're gonna have to play him well, but I would think he'd be good for this. What's up, Fasib? How you doing, man? Sentinel's 2 tags and he's not bad. For the record, I think if you got a rank 4 Shuri, I think she could actually do really well. I part of the issue is the count itself. I want to see this. Because with Carolina, you just are like, you don't care, man. You just stay in the sunshine, and you're fine. And it's incinerate damage. I want to see how it interacts with the with his thingamajiggy though. Yeah, so I'm already kind of thinking Carolina's one of the best options. I realize she's only got 1 tag, but it just feels like a variety of the threats of the fight don't concern her as much. Like even okay, so I shouldn't have done that, obviously. But even like being close to him isn't as big of a deal because you just glance it. Yeah, so I'm going to be using her. I just gotta, I have to get good at the fight. But yeah, I'll be using Carol. I gotta be a little mindful of like I can't have like purposely do a bad run. Not purposely, but I need to focus because energy will be an issue at some point if I'm gonna get this done. I'm going to try to focus on her because I think she's honestly my best option, which is weird. Sure, he's doing well for you? Okay, that's good to hear too. What's up, Sage? So, like, it has something to do. I'm not going to pretend. Ability accuracy in this game is just really, really murky, man. So I'm not gonna, unless I feel like I really could tell you why. I'm not gonna BS. It has to do with her well-timed blocks. Where is it? Okay, so target lock. Opponents that are robots or are suffering from a tracking effect. So in this case, they're suffering from the tracking effect. Suffer 100% offensive ability accuracy when hitting Ironheart's blocked. So my general understanding on these sorts of things is that for some reason, this node appears to be coded as an offensive ability for gentle. That's my kind of understanding on this. But I've witnessed huge conversations about Ironheart and Onslaught, and I was just like, it's basically people arguing over a bunch of made up stuff and how they're choosing to define the word. I'm exhausted, tired. Yeah, that's why we're not going to dive too deep into this. Oh, it doesn't cost take energy. Thank you. I still get the different Coliseums. Thank you, Adam. Love when Tinos count each other. It just really like Vega. This scares me. It scares me too from a like. I imagine if you have the like perfect champions, this isn't going to feel too bad. I think without them, this is going to be an absolute slog. So I'm gonna try to get better at the fight with Ironheart here, and we'll go from there. Happy to talk, answer questions, everything. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If that's what you choose to do, Shuri was the best for you. 8 bars with Sentinel and timed out. What ranks that Sentinel, the Big Sheet, if you don't mind? What's up, Cyber? How you doing, bud? You believe Ironheart is the way? All right, let's try it, man. I'm gonna try to focus in, get some decent runs with her. I had thought we were gonna get like 6 bars. I think I don't know if that's the case here. All right, man. Here we go. I think I just need to be happy with like 4. And if I get to 6, that's incredible. Because the fight slows her down so much. To you all's point though, is like I can just focus in on his unstoppable, so it feels more like a normal gentle fight. Just I'm getting rooted on the specials. Okay, shouldn't that worked the first time, did not work the second time. And so I don't think it's reliable. That's reliable though. Using the striker for the unstoppable. As we get later into this, though, I'm not going to want to do that if we even get to the sleep portion of this fight. It is so disheartening to see his health bar going down so slowly. Just double parry with her, tracking. Well, I'm not sure I understand. Man, the blue name just doesn't show. We don't know why. The only problem with Ironheart is she shows up completely. Yeah, it's ability accuracy, I believe. Are you talking to me, policeman? It's just double parry with her, tracking. I counters. I'm not. Just got 8 bars with Arthur Shuri. Okay, that's good to hear. Finally got some hands on my talkies. My best friend, girlfriend got some. Hell yeah, man. You like them? I'm a big fan. They're like too good though. Like they're hard to stop eating. You get faulted when you parry twice. Packing counters and myths. Yeah, I can tell you're trying to explain something, but if it's to me, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just not understanding, I think, the relevance of it, buddy. And I'm not trying to be difficult. I really just am not, I'm not sure how it would help me out. Yeah, I have a decent little run here, so I'm gonna stop looking up. Crazy how 3 bars is a decent little run. But I do feel like I'm getting the rhythm of the fight better, so that feels good. And with Shuri, said I wasn't gonna look up. I couldn't help myself. That's awesome. That gives me a little hope for my my rank 2 as well. Sentinel. All right. I think I've got I think we took him to rank 2 the other day. He was just so good for so many different quests so far that we took him up to rank 2, if I remember correctly. Essentially because I'm not doing that, and maybe it's better, is, you know, he's spending so much time with his reinforced passive that I'm assuming that I'm not going to get any crits or anything. And so it's better just to... shoot. Why'd I do that? Better just to throw them over and hope that the incinerates trickle him down, dude. If I throw the special 2, I feel like it's just going to, like, not do anything, and then I lose my incinerates. Bearman, maybe a naive question, but did you get feedback from afflicted people on last vid? Affiliated people? No, Barrow. And since this is, I believe this is really the Barrow, Barrowman, is essentially what, you know, this has been a long process for me to get to the point where I was at, is I kept giving them chances to show they meant what they said, that they would understand the various things that they've done to the game, but also to me personally. Just really like nasty stuff that we don't need to get into. And I just became, without a shadow of a doubt, convinced that they have literally no integrity, or desire to be honest, or desire to accept responsibilities. And that not only is from my own personal experience, but also in the way they run the game, operate, and communicate with everyone. So I even said this a couple weeks ago. So people asked me like, dude, if they let you in CCP, I was like, only if they establish a pattern for everyone to get in, and if they brought in Barrow and KT as well, and I still wouldn't take the CCP drops. So, like, yeah. Anyways, what did I say? I said I was gonna do something. It's a DPS fight, not a crit fight. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate the follows. I see them coming in. Is he rupture immune? No, but he gets a physical resistance off of his special 2. And if you're doing well enough in the fight, he's eventually going to throw special 2s. So that's why I'm not using the rupture. I know I said before with Dazzler, but now with Gentle Prowler, he's faltering and doesn't crit. Yeah, no, Prowler's really good, man. Cross 20 bars. Who'd you get 20 bars with, bud? I do him is pretty fun. I unfortunately think I just going to have to slog him through because I don't think I'm the right champions ranked up. Serpent's good. Use him to farm XP as he doesn't have any tags. Easily gets 10 bars. That's awesome. Dude, Sammy with the 3-month in a row subscribe. Hell yeah, man. Thank you very much. Let's get you on the board, dude. Thank you very much for the raid there, Jam. Sammy, man, I watched your video and like you even predicted one of them. And you guys should watch Sammy's video. Sammy MCoC. I was like, you're like, now I'm gonna get so-and-so, and literally it happens. But that's not even like the worst part of it all. You got 10 bars with Gladiator. We'll probably get more. Hell yeah, Nick. Start boss mode. If you could explain a little bit how you're utilizing Starkey on this, I'd appreciate it. All right. Thanks again, Sammy. I appreciate it, buddy. Actually, I think that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe I'm messing up my notifications here. I apologize, Sam, because I see actually other things coming in now too. So if that's wrong, please let me know. If Sammy's like, please take my name off of your screen, please, for the love of God. They're watching. They're always watching. No, I have not seen the new rank 5 because you didn't put. I don't want to ruin your video, and I think people should watch it. Yo, what's up, Lags? How you doing, man? I hope you're having an awesome day, man. You can parry the last hit of SB1, you will get grit. With Shuri? I'm sorry, with Ironheart? I'm really curious for the people who are using Stark Spider-Man. If you could explain a little bit how that's working out for you, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really curious about the Starkey. Maybe he's just hitting so hard that even without critting, it's still just doing well. Yes, sir. I'm doing great. Oh, you're using the pink heart. That's awesome, Lax. I'm happy to hear that, bud. This is not going to be enjoyable. Well, I could sit here and talk about how it's not going to be enjoyable, or I could just do it. I think it's better just do it. I'm currently trying Starkey. Damage is not there, but the grid is nice. Yeah, I that's the thing. We all have different ideas on what, well is. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think Ironheart is going to be possible to get the grit. On the positive side, that means you can parry freely and not worry about it. Maybe I will throw a special 2 just in case it does something, but I really don't think it will. Yeah, I just don't. I think it's better just to keep the damage going. Unfortunately. Well, then I paused. I gotta check a message here really quick. Nah, we're all good. Nothing important. Hey, thanks, Vito. Hope you have a great drive, buddy. I think this is a tough fight, man, but there's definitely options for it. And it's a good chance to get to learn to fight gentle. Although it's got a the root on it, which shoot. Oh, then I didn't respond. The root, I think, is actually helpful once you get used to it. So this is one of the many. There are a lot of negatives for my channel of deleting the big whale account. Is I will try a fight with Sentinel, but I'm not going to be able to do that like I used to for testing. Unfortunately, I am sorry about that. I was aware there'd be negatives for my channel, but yeah. I mean, I went over it in the video. There's no reason to redo it. This is fun. Only so many of those in the corner I was going to be able to evade. Jeez Louise, man. All right, we can do this. Come on, we got to keep those debuffs up though, because we're losing our tracking. So, Gentle's Go Unstoppable, you see it's yellow. It's in the upper right-hand corner. It's got a 3 under it. I don't know why it's got a 3, but it does, or in the middle. Now it just turned like a red. When he gets to 15 hits, he will go unstoppable. So you often want to parry and then do that. Or if you have the grip from the node, you're fine. A few times I've been able to kind of punish his SB1 and send him unstoppable and block in time. Once, though, it did not work. So I don't know if it's reliable or not, or if I just got lucky or I was too slow one time. You could also use your striker. So like this. So you send him unstoppable and then immediately throw your striker. Those are various strategies people use for gentle in general. I messed up counting. Counting 15 is hard. That's why I can't do thing either. Thanks, Cadence. I need to... I didn't butcher your name, did it? Caden. I'm sorry, Caden. I'm going to take just like a 45-second stretch break, but we're not... I'll be right back. So just like 45 seconds. All right, I'm back. I believe the color change and gentle charge is an indicator for the player to know when it's close. Oh, that's nice. Like another extra visible. That actually makes a lot of sense because it turned red. Yeah. 26 swords with crossbones. Oh, dude, yeah, that's right. He's because he doesn't crit. Just got 7 bars with Prowler since he's falls from you. Oh, King Willie. If I think you're being serious, I don't know. I try to interpret people as positive as possible on here. It's a very, very long story. I think the best way to put it is I left this GCP. Everything you saw in the video I put out this weekend is kind of why I left the GCP. Since leaving, I've tried to give Kabam multiple opportunities to do the right thing by the players and kind of like apologize for writing things, and they've chosen not to. So here we are. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this, man. How many more of these tokens do I have? 26. Well, I'm gonna at least finish off to podium level 2 with Ironheart, and then we'll start working on the next one. I do think Carolina, for me personally, is gonna be one of the better ones. All right, let's go. Yeah, it definitely is changing colors to as a visible like indicator. That's a great call. It's actually really nice. Mickey, it's going to depend on who you're using, buddy. It makes sense of people having success with crossbones, and I actually think he is metal. But like the strategy with Ironheart's can be a little different because she counters miss, but she can't get the grit, unfortunately. So like you're free to parry a bunch with her. He can get a physical resistance off the special too. So that's something to be aware of. And then he's got that that blue reinforce, which will basically prevent you from critting, and it happens if you crit him too much. Right? He's a mutant who's trying to kind of counter those critting skill champions, which is why Crossbones, ironically, is so good for him. Because Crossbones doesn't crit and can also turn off ability accuracy and get huge, huge furies. All right. And best I can tell, this is the fight with Ironheart. It's just this over and over and over. This is a rank 3 unawakened Ironheart, so it's not shocking that she's not doing more. It's just rinse and repeat. She does satisfy, I think, all 3 of the tags, so that's one of the main reasons I'm just sticking with her. I am going to try a little bit of Old Man Easy strategy here of just medium and medium. Get the debuffs as high as I can. The problem with it is that, yeah, I think we're running into the problem with it. Because I don't expect this SPT to do very much. Well, that wasn't nothing. But I think we're better off. I'm better off looking at the screen. But I think we're better off throwing our SP1s a lot. So getting pressed to special 2 is not a good thing for us. Okay. Man. We're still so far away on the freaking podium. I apologize real quick. I gotta respond to a couple messages. All right. Ay. All right, well, we're close. The next fight will get us the next podium, the podium upgrade regardless. And then we can move on to the next one. Why am I doing this? Got an easy 7 bars with cat. Oh, really? Nice, Sammy. That's awesome. But are you going to put that on your channel, man? Because she crits, doesn't she? That's awesome, though. MSD took down 34 health bars with OG She-Hulk. That young man, he's pretty good at this game, huh? Oh, thanks, Shogundor. So people can parry with no concern. Yeah, you'll upload it for her when she doesn't crit. Oh, I didn't know that, or I didn't recall that. Anyways, that's awesome. That's Sammy. Make sure you guys check that out. Carry away on medium. I might need to move to that with some of my other champs. And I keep forgetting about it on here. Yeah, anime. I might need to, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate the reminder. And we haven't even looked at the rewards. I gotta look at those because I think people said the Blade one's pretty high up. Although with the with Blade being in the BGs, like I'm still interested. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna give up on the whole chase over one thing. But I'm like, ain't no way this account is making it to the Gladiator circuit next season. I mean, I'll probably try, but it's just like, I don't know. It feels really defeating as far as like chasing the champions. Especially like when they're openly like testing it and whatever. But again, I made a video on that, so I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it. Oh, shoot. Blade piece at 1.5 million. Yeah, actually, no wait, in the solo, I think I already got that. I thought someone said there was a blade piece in here too. Maybe I misread it. There's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't read and play the game at the same time. Hey, George, I'll read that in a minute, buddy. I see it. It sounds like you just completed 9-point forward, man. Congratulations. Nice. I think this may have ended up being our best run, which is pretty wild because it started off as a pretty bad one. But it kind of shows like what we talked about. You get better at the fight as time goes on. So I always try to keep that in mind, like as you're going through it. Like you get the evades better, you remember the certain like dangers of the fight that you more easily forget. Marquitos, it sounds like Crossbones might be one of the best. Prowler potentially. And then I think people are saying MSD had a pretty nutty run with She-Hulk. I'm curious what Falcon Walking Taurus does. Oh man, I thought we'd land it. He's got a slow too. So possibly he could get some high scores. Stammy MCoC, a great channel, says they're gonna have a pretty good run with I think you said Cassie. Is it Cassie Lane? Yeah, Cassie Lane. All right, let's go ahead and check this. Oh no, wait. George Jack was MVP. Hell yeah, George. Yeah, just did 9.4. Took Gene, Kushal, and Spider-Man as my first ranked orders. Those are pretty damn nice, man. After the Coliseum, I'll have my first R5. Who should it be? You tell me, man. Especially with these early rank ups, man. Like the first rank fives, like whatever the first new ranks are. I highly suggest going with who you enjoy the most, right? Like the game's obviously in transition. They're coming up with some really cool modes and stuff, and like often it feels like, well, oh, do they fit the tags or whatever? And so I just even furthers my thoughts on like go with like who you're really enjoying, because you know you're gonna like it better that way, I think. Edo, it has to do with like her ability accuracy on parry and stuff, and ability accuracy in this game is like really super murky, man. Like it's just it's a really strange space, and so it seems like because she turns off the ability accuracy of the opponent by 150%. And so it seems like maybe this is the node's tied to Gentle's offensive ability accuracy is my best understanding of it. I wish I could explain it better, but honestly, ability accuracy in this game and Kabam and all that, it's just kind of it's a very murky space. What is this, dude? What is Sunlight? Collect all 5 to activate his power and claim it. Have we ever seen this before? Oh, these are the peak milestones. Okay. Got it. So you don't get a bunch of that piece. It's just, it's in there. Okay. Isn't there a That's it? Wait, this feels wrong. Alliance rewards. Okay. And then where's the solo? Okay. I mean, honestly, like that feels really fair to me. If you guys disagree or you agree, please let me know. But like we've been playing, we've been having some fun. I obviously don't have like the best champions for this, and not ranked super high. So, um, and I don't think I've been playing like out of this world or anything. I've been playing okay, made some mistakes. And I mean, if we keep this up, we'll get there today. If I'm reading this properly. You guys let me know though. I mean, as far as like the blade chase, like that feels. I wish they would do something like this for the piece that's going to be in BGs. Like figure something else out. Because to me, this is like I'm playing the game. I'm trying, man. I'm active. I'm playing the game. I want to get it. And that feels like a very reasonable expectation to me. But I'm curious on your guys' thoughts on it. Oh shoot, he said Cassie. I thought it was Britt. Yeah. It took me a while to even be like, wait, Cassie Lang? Why is Gentle red? He got sunburn. I don't know. I did mess around. I like the if it's because of the screen, I do personally like a more saturated look. I do that with like on my thumbnails and stuff. I got none of those characters. I'll get creative later, brother. Thank you. You got it, Marquitos. That's the blade piece. Yeah. Stellar piece is always super easy to get. Top milestone, easy to grab if you get 100 day per day. Wait, what? Stellar piece is always super. I don't think it's gonna be easy in the BGs, but you know. Or are you saying like in this it's always been easy? It feels I wouldn't use the term easy, but I mean, you know, I'm an in-game player doing my best here. All right, let's move on to God, it's so tempting to just struggle through with Ironheart, but I think let's move on to a different champion. Has anyone explained how to use Starkey here yet? Not to the best of my knowledge. Sometimes in my experience, having done this for a while, it's people have different definitions of like what good is or destroying it is. Also, sometimes just kind of like trollish people show up and they're like, so and so's great for it, and you're like, really? That's weird because of this, and they're like, oh yeah. What I meant is I thought maybe they might be good, you know. So Sentinel. All right, let's try it. He's only gonna be ranked 2, man. But let's actually like let me just try this because this is painful. She's at least size small. And I'm curious if she can kind of cook a little bit. Pun intended. Mine is only rank 3? Okay. Oh wait, yeah, this may interfere with her playstyle too. Not saying it's not possible. There was advice earlier about pairing the final hit of specials, and I think if you get the timing down with with champions who are really wanting to do it, like yeah, like there we go. That was helpful, man. You know, obviously Kushala is wanting to well-time block as much as she can, and I'm trying to avoid the falter. It's interesting. Yo, what's up, Kurt? Hola, ¿cómo estás, Hicks? I mean, it's tight, though. You see people putting up 30 plus with crossbones? Yeah. You know, he's like one of the crossbones enthusiasts, you know, in Battlegrounds. I think we're often using him for gentles. The whole like not critting and being able to turn off ability accuracy. Oh, well, I got slapped upside the head. So that makes sense to me. I found Torch to be all right for farming since he counters the falter in this fight. Above 10 temp, he's not the most optimal. Yeah, he's really not, right? Because he's not getting anything. Gentle's not doing energy damage nor Mystic. I'm thinking about trying Zemo, but I don't. No. Let's check that. I can't remember if. Yeah, because he's immune to bleed. Yeah, interesting. Let me know how that goes. I do really like Sentinel, though. I got 9 bars. Should have gotten more. Yeah, I'm in this weird spot of I can do these fights. It's trying to figure out who to use. We're saving Purgatory or Sinister for day 2 and Cap Sam possibly for day 3. Although these are going to be rank 2 champions. What was Sentinel so good at? If you guys don't mind me asking, like, what's the strategy on this? You know what? He's taking some damage off the specials too, isn't he? I don't know why I hadn't clocked that yet. Oh shoot! Didn't mean to do that. He's even got that SIG 200. Also, should I be going to the SP1s? I feel like the special 2 is the way to go. But again, remember, I'm pretty new still to Sentinel. So I'm very open to feedback on that one. In fact, let me check that out, see if you guys are saying anything. Because this is feeling good. I'm not sure why this is feeling so good, but it is. If you want 2 special 1s, that's fine. Special 2s and traits are very nice. Okay. I say special 2, just random special 2 of Sentinel. and heavy with shocks. If you want to see special. Okay, thanks guys. You guys are already telling, like, kind of explaining it. So thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Juan. I appreciate it, buddy. Sentinel Onslaught got you 7 bars. I'm not the best MCoC player. I also am not the best, man. Congratulations on 7 bars. That's awesome. Okay, stick to SB2 and heavies. Okay. Also, I think unstoppable when you charge the heavy, right? And that might be what you meant. Yeah, there it was. Great call, man. Thank you. So, dude, parrying that is, I think, a pro move. But shoot, if you miss the last hit of parrying that special, it hurts, dude. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Damn, I messed that up. This will work, right? You guys are gonna make me love Sentinel, aren't you? Like in 4 months, I'm gonna be like, the best tech champion in MCoC is named Sentinel. He's in the tier all by himself. I can already see that tier list coming, man. Like, if anyone ever tells you differently, they are wrong. I've been saying it since day one. Sentinel is the best tech champion in MCoC. Yeah, it's just the clunkiness, man. But seriously, like, he's come in so huge for me in so many different fights, dude, as we make our way through Act 9. That I can't deny this man. In fact, it'd be foolish to deny it. And I mean, obviously this is still gonna be like 3 bars, you know, as soon as I don't mess this up. But this feels like this could be a 4 bar run, maybe a 5, and this is only a Ring 2 champion. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's my fault. I gotta check something real quick. That delivery I was waiting for, I think it might be here. So I'll either be back in like 45 seconds or like 2 or 3 minutes. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Nope, wasn't here. I wish it would just get here. I have a video coming out soon for R5. That's how it's Mutant Killer. Hell yeah, Hicks. United Hicks, man. YouTube channel. That's awesome, buddy. He was probably the worst champion when I was top 5 tech. I mean, they're asking for what he does a lot, for sure. I mean, he's powerful, right? That's kind of like how you get higher up in these rankings is be powerful on your own, and then also like is what you're doing being asked for a lot in various modes, metas, act, all that stuff. You can also use G99. I also used an R2 and did 9 bars. Oh, that's really nice. Trying to stack revives for first run. A special plus for Karina has only done one vanilla run of Epoch regular so far. Way to work up to it. There's almost never any good reason to rush this stuff, man. That's awesome. Thank you for the follow there, King Vegeta. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to try to get a slightly better run here with how many tags? He's got 2 of them. It's just I'm going to come back and do Sentinel. If we do Ironheart Podium 1, Sentinel Podium 2. Who's Podium 3, dude? Metal. Secutor. This is where you're supposed to just do like a champion that has 3 tags and just absorb it, right? And then you come in and do a champion with 1 tag and or no tags and get a good run. The lady, I'm not ranking up Lady Deathstrike for this, and it'd still just be to rank 2. I think I'm just gonna like blitz it with Caro. I'm just do one more run real quick, and then I'll switch over. The Mega Sentinel is all 3, and it's pretty dope, dude. She is sweet, but again, I need to be really focused still on. I mean, I probably always will be on who I rank up, but I agree, she's a really good champ, man. I'm a big fan of hers. It's just I already have a rank 4 Carolina. So I just want to try to get like a couple. I mean, I'm going to do my best here. And I want to just kind of see how this feels. Shoot, I forgot about that part of the node. I can't restart the game. Okay. Don't we have the grit? Why do you go? I'm probably gonna set up myself. Is she? She's glancing the grit, isn't she? That's why I was like, I thought I had the grit, but I don't. Shoot. So this isn't going to really work either. Cassie videos now uploaded for anyone who's curious. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Make sure you guys check out Cassie Lane. Sammy MCoC. That's very cool, Sammy. Thank you for coming back and telling us. In case you ever in Cassie's. Yeah. Sammy MCoC is calling that out for sure too, Sentinel. Or Centennial, sorry. That really made me unhappy to see. Thank you for the follow, Tipsy. What's up, Ricky? How you doing, bud? Could try Nefaria. He's got so many hits, though, man. Oh, great call on Gene, dude. Why was I not thinking of that? I'm still gonna finish this off to see how it goes. And like my other 2 days, day 3, it's still only a rank 2 champion. Dude, I'm not gonna enjoy this. I know I'm not. Gene. And she's size small. So 1 tag. It feels good to do like meaningful damage, just playing the standard rotation of a champion. Damn it. One mistake and you're dead. That's my fault though. Did you last message? Ask about it up. Let me go, Spooky. I have 2 R5s by doing Act 9 and cannot become Elder until I do Communist Challengers to spend money. This is so messed up. They should at least make a way for a player to get 4th, Ring 5 without doing the Communist Challenges. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that sort of thing is one of the big things I don't like about these games. Should I take Vision to rank 4? I mean, if you really, really like her, but I in general wouldn't. She doesn't glance at Great Vega. It's working just fine for me. I give it a go. Dude, something weird was happening there then. I'm not sure what was going on, but it felt like she was glancing it. Is the Stellar Forge piece in there? The Ally Coliseum? Yeah, it is. It's not that. It's honestly, in my opinion, it's not that high up. It feels very reasonable. Ironheart is great here. It's just a shame she can't get the grit. I did in bars first try with an R5. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Do it when the sun, I think. Sounds silly. But it works. Well, I think I'm going to go back regardless and do... thanks, Dyslexic Asian. I appreciate it. Because as good as it was to use Jean, that didn't feel like outrageous. It felt good to play a regular rotation. I think I'm going to go back and work on the Sentinel podium. Yeah. Does Jean need to be awakened? Not necessarily for this fight, but it still will be helpful because it will help you keep her neuroshocks longer, which will help you hopefully get a bit more damage off the SB2, but I'm not sure. Well, you know, you saw, again, that was a rank 3 Jean, though. Not a rank 4. But in general, I would recommend having Jean awakened before ranking her up, yeah. Where can we get the tags for the next couple of days? You know what, they actually had them in their live stream in like one of the slides, and then I can't remember her. One of the people on my Discord actually shared it out this morning. I was really grateful for that. After this fight, if you remind me, I can go over them. I have them written down. Of the champions I have, this actually feels the best. I can't explain why it feels the best, but for some reason it does. Because I'm still having to manage the nodes. It just... like, somehow this feels the easiest to remember to hit parry and get the grit while also not triggering the falter. No way to explain that, though, because that doesn't make any sense. Like, Jean, who doesn't need to worry about the falter at all, should feel better. So I have no explanation for that. Seven bars with Guardian? That makes sense. He doesn't crit. So... yeah, I assume he went like the SB3 route and then just did a huge SB2. Yeah, Nico is a very good champion. The thing with Nico is, I mean, she's very good. There's no problem with Nico at all. She probably won't be amazing for this fight. That's kind of what I'm going to say, because there's no buffs or anything like that for her to be controlling and getting extra damage from, you know? Yeah, but she's a great champion, especially once you get her awakened and get the SIG going. Damn it. I'm going to take a small break from this. I'm not going here. I'm just going to take a small break from the Coliseum. I'm getting tired of the fight. For some reason, I'm thinking JJJ would crush this. Well, he's got the passive slow. If I remember correctly, he doesn't crit. So here's the thing, is part of what, like, the big damage that, like, I showed, of course Nagase showed it too, is from him winning fights. So it's the signature ability kicking in. So you're going to be able to ramp him and get armor, and he'll probably be pretty good, but he won't reach those highs of winning multiple fights. Can you make a new relic tier list? Maybe. Adamantium, who was, well, I used to call them the spreadsheet wizards. He has put out, I think, 2 new relic tier lists. So if you're interested, the guy's extremely thorough and really knows his relics, man. Really, really does. So I highly suggest checking those out. I have not had a chance to check them out myself, but just knowing him and stuff, I have a feeling they're probably very, very good. Red Skull, GOAT? Red Skull? What is Red Skull doing, man? I mean, I love it. I love the enthusiasm, but I'm not that he could be bad, probably just as good as anything I'm pulling off right now. But I don't see him answering any threat to the fight. Stellar Blade piece for 300k per podium is remarkable. I actually think that the Stellar Blade piece in this event is fairly placed. Like, I mean, it's a 3-day event. You know, my thoughts, it should be at least 5, like all of that. But if we accept what's right in front of us, that it feels fair to me. I heard JJ but saw Crossbow. Yeah, Crossbow is definitely going to be great for this. Do you have a link to Adamant? If any of the mods have one, I'd love if they could link that in. It looks like the YouTube chat. It's really easy to get 300k. Just level your opponent and take a champ that needs all tags, and you'll practically get it. Yeah, you still got to put a lot of time, but yeah, it looks fair to me. Like even the way, like the small amount of levels I'm getting or bars, I'm still gonna hit it. Like it seems fair to me. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we're already well on the way. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is from the Rampant Evolutions. Okay. Is that it? That feels like they can't be it. Ironheart is great, even though I only have 5-star. Yeah, she's been my most consistent. I have her at rank 3. I think just for my own mental health on this, dude, we're gonna just get Sentinel to podium level 2, and then either take a break from the stream or move to like the side quest or something. Just because like it is really it's rough. It's rough like knowing what a slog this is with how few bars I'm able to get. But I mean, it's not a highly ranked account, you know. Like it is what it is. I made the choice. And just missing one of oh shoot, I'm not unstoppable yet. There we go. Just missing one SP2. Did you get like fatigued, you know, or you make a mistake? Has ended like 3 fights for me. So just, you know, be wary of that, I think. Oh shoot, J Prince, I was supposed to give the tags for the upcoming days. Day 2 is going to be Villain, Crush 2.0, and size large. Day 3 is size medium, Hero, and House of Mirrors. It's up on my Discord, I believe, and they did announce it. Kabam did put it in one of the slides from their you know, those monthly streams they do, the monthly live streams. I hope so, Horse. I'm really relying on my Ring Force Sinister to be good. It might take some playing around. Someone pointed out, like, hey, with the inability to parry too frequently, it might get a little rough. But I'm hoping that we can find a nice little way to play around it, because, dude, I really could use a champion who's smooth sailing that hits the tags. Shoot. All right, just go ahead and throw it, man. I think one of the reasons why Sentinel's feeling good is like during moments like this where you're just kind of dancing around, you're hoping the AI throws a special, they don't really want to, you know, this whole like cute little game they play. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. It feels like because Sentinel isn't really losing a ramp, I think that's why he's feeling better to me than Ironheart and Jean. Where with Jean and Ironheart, it felt like a little bit of a pressure to kind of hurry up in the fight. Whereas Sentinel, you can kind of just take your time, man. It's all good. You're like on island time or something. Damn it, I missed it. Oh, and thankfully this guy's so tanky, man. I'm really starting to love Sentinel, guys. You're watching it happen right in front of your very eyes. Throw it, dude. Come on. I'll read it in a second, guys. Thank you for the comments, though. Even the special 2 is honestly not that bad to Dex. It's just one little mistake and you are lights out done. Unless you're Sentinel. Yeah, the I this one I can't answer and still play is my understanding is there's some sort of bug or something with the final Twitch drop for the CCP creators. I'll be honest, I don't fully understand what's going on or how it's going to work or whatever, but my understanding is that Kabam is going to get everyone the correct drop at the end of the month, I think. I don't know, at some point. And like if you're Elder, I think you're gonna get like a free rank 4. So it's pretty juicy. But Stink, yeah, like how I've just spent, I think, the last, what, 10 seconds? I didn't like lose a ramp during all that. It just cost me time. But I haven't timed out in the fight yet, so I'm not really sweating it. It looks like Hilgendorf's answering like a little bit more of the details of what's going on with that final Twitch drop. But yeah, so thank you, Hilgendorf. I appreciate you explaining. Well, I guess we gotta hurry now. Yeah, we're not gonna get it done. Oh well. Great. I mean, for what I got, rank 2 Sentinel, that's really, really good, man. Man, the block damage, it is, yeah. Gentle's a tough fight, man. He's a good defender. Like it's funny. I really like this, and a little bit because I think it's like what I thought I would like is like I used to really want defenders like Gentle or like Red Skull or whatever that like, dude, they're tough, you know. But you don't have to create like some crazy attacker to take them down. You just got to kind of learn how to play them. The threats aren't too bad, but they can slow it down or whatever. And then they throw one or two nodes on it. And it's like, this is a challenge. I think this is a, if this was 5 days long, this would be a very fun challenge in my opinion. Um, the fight isn't terrible. God forbid the AI goes passive when he's on hit from going to stop a user. Yeah, that's happened to me multiple times with Ironheart, unfortunately. Thanks for explaining it. I see a lot of people explain it in Hilgendorf as well too. I'm only Thronebreaker. I think you still get like a rank 2. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that, King. Kabam basically said the drop was mischaracterized. It was always supposed to be a rank of gems, so they coded the drop incorrectly and no one got it. They said they'll give out compensation. Yeah, I think they basically said that. Yeah, that's yeah. But to be frank, if I have only been playing for a few months after my 5-year hiatus, yeah, I think it's important to keep those things in mind, man. Kind of like what I'm saying. It's like this is going to be a slog for me. I think 3 days is ridiculous. It should be 5, but this is going to be a slog for me because I have like I'm doing it with rank 2 champions. You know, that's not like Kabam's fault. That's not a reason to give Kabam crap. My account's just not that strong yet. That's all. All damages points, no stress on pushing the 5th bar. Oh, right on. Thanks. The whole scoring system always confuses me, so that's good now. Vader. What's Vader saying? Why is Ironheart parry not always? So there, it appears to have to do with her interactions with ability accuracy. It seems like she's actually turning off that part of the node, unfortunately. Why is it saying recoil? So yeah, Stink, man. I can't tell if you're kidding or being serious. Gentle has an ability where he takes damage when he throws specials, but like his signature ability is supposed to undercut it. And then I think if you throw a light or I don't know, it was the source. Sorry, like you saw the pained look on my face. Is because, dude, that brought back like so many negative memories to conversations about Gentle where I'm just like, who effing cares, man? Some people think it's not good, some people think it's good. Just trying to convince each other really change anything, and it's a semantics argument anyway. Like, so he takes some damage. Basically. What's up, George? Thanks for coming back, man. I'm doing a 6 stars, man. We're in the same boat. Yeah, please. I mean, we're choosing to do it, right? Like, this is like, I don't know. This one feels fair to me. I don't know. There's only so many ways I can phrase it. What is the difference with doing different difficulties? So I think it's like how many points they give, and then also the actual abilities on the node. So if we went down to medium difficulty, it gets rid of the, I think the falter node, which would make it a lot easier. 5-month old account in the roster, ain't it? Yeah, man. And take your time, man. Ain't no reason to try to like hurry up or whatever. Hurry up to what? This is kind of fun. I say the 3-day version. Oh man, it's kind of how I feel too. Let me respond to my wife real quick. Yeah. X Bones. Yeah, you got a nice crossbones, so you're eating good apparently. Nice job, Hayden. You got 22 bars? Hell yeah, man. You know, I didn't like Jamie. I thought I was gonna love her. Maybe if I just stuck with SB1s and just tried the dot attack, the SB2 wasn't really doing much damage. And also, if he goes passive, you just like lose your ramp. Mr. Super Chat, so Messiah, thank you so much for telling me. That might be a really big negative to this combined chat is I don't see super chats. That's not cool. Thank you so much for letting me know, dude. Actually, but listen, I'm not arguing with you. Could you tell me you sent it through YouTube? Because it's not even showing up on YouTube. Again, I'm not doubting you. What I'm trying to do is figure out what with my new stream setup I have wrong that's made it not show if a super chat is sent. Love the cool area. Thanks, man. Just got it cut, man. Gotta let it show sometimes. Yeah, it was on YouTube. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, it was quite a while ago. Messiah, I am so sorry, dude. And thank you for saying something. You know, it would have really bothered me to not give you credit, and it's just not showing up on the chat. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Because we can't have that happening, man. And it's not showing up on... Oh, no, there it is. On the activity feed. Huh. I don't love that. Either way, massive thank you, Messiah. Really appreciate that the support there, buddy. Let's get you up there. Did it come with a question or anything? Let me know, please. Of course, I'd love to answer it or something like that. I saw it on the YouTube chat. Okay. Yeah, it's an interest. It's weird how this is like what the combined chat's picking up. It's like it's an OBS add-on and those sorts of things. Just more stuff for me to work on and figure out as we try to improve things around here. How you doing, Vega? Just came on. Much love to the cut looking fly. Hey, thanks, Shavy. How you doing? Lady Strike seemed good. Yeah. She's really good. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay. I did not love Gene for this. And then Destoxication, you said you were sometimes getting the grit. I'm wondering why. Why were you getting it? And I could swear I got it sometimes too. So like you said you thought it was in the light? Why would being in the light make a difference? For those who weren't here, I actually thought Carolina was going to be like my go-to. But then I wasn't getting the grit. What the heck? Why would being in the sunlight make a difference? We'll check her abilities, but at the moment, I'm thinking that's a bug that... So no grit there. No grit there either. No grit again. No grit again. If anyone can figure out why she's sometimes getting it and other times not, I would really like. There, we didn't get it again. We got it there, but now we've got the falter. It's just like, is her glancing not 100%? It could be that. Which would explain why we're sometimes getting it, sometimes not. It's always fun to look up after a period like this. Also, why is he missing sometimes? There's so many things in there that I just have no idea what was going on. Um, okay, let's see here. Glancing at the fantastic pro. Yeah, let's glancing reduces regular, so probably I think she's glancing the node. Hey, what's up? Problematic idea, bud. Thank you very much, Problematic. Appreciate it. Yeah, that you know what's funny is I knew it was the glancing. I think I forgot that hers is not at 100%, and so that explains it. No, it says 100% chance. Whenever Carolina has her block struck by a heavy attack, she consumes 6 energy. Oh, I'm getting the glancing buff. So sometimes I have glancing, sometimes I'm not, which is probably what you guys were trying to explain. Can I keep the glancing buff off of me? No. I can't. I mean, I can't keep it off and play her the way I want to. No, you can't. We've discovered so many fun things today. It's only a 40% reusability accuracy for her. When the opponent glances against her. Okay. But up above it said 100%. 100% chance to glance, which then gives a 40% chance. Gotta love those extra levels. I don't think it's worth trying to grind it with her then. I think it'll just become outrageously frustrating. Oh my god, this is mess. Oh man, no, you weren't leading me astray. You were just telling me what your experience was, man, and then we had to figure it out. Thanks. No, man, I appreciate you coming. Dude, don't ever sweat that stuff. Thank you. It's just $7 a day, not bad, but it can be better. Yeah. Glance generally is 100% ability accuracy and 50% damage. Currently, specifically has those numbers changed. More damage reaction. That's why she blocks us. I'm wondering if there is a good way to play her for this. I just kind of don't want to figure it out right now. Not gonna lie. Don't bother. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Let's see if we can cheese like 4 or 5 bars. I don't think so though. I don't think his special's gonna hit hard enough. His being Guardian. And he does too much damage into the block to even make the well-timed blocks worth it. Remember, there's only a 620 Guardian here. Yeah, no, I don't have crossbones. But I appreciate the shout. We'll get there. We're going to get this done. It's just going to take time. You're struggling with the crossbones, right? He's really tough to play, man. Crossbones is very difficult to play. The really nice runs you're hearing about, keep in mind those people are playing him very, very, very well. He's shoot, did not mean to do that. He's quite tricky to play because you got to keep those furies up, so they're getting the furies really high, which is obviously doable. It's just extremely difficult to do. But again, a lot of people were using crossbones to take out Gentle in Battlegrounds, so they got really used to that matchup. We're just gonna throw it. See how many we get. Oh man. Could just keep him alive. Like, I don't have to go the SP3 route. Let's see what the SP1 and SP2 does. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to discover a Gamora who can punch way up for this fight, which I wish we could, but that was a bit of a diamond in the rough scenario. Ah, shoot. Forgot about the node. Or I forgot about his abilities. Just going to take like a quick 45-second break. I'm not even really going anywhere. Just be right back. Not gonna lie, that actually felt like what I might do for that podium. 4 bars with Red Skull. I mean, that's not bad. The thing is, Red Skull, it's similar to a lot of these champs. It's like he doesn't really handle the unstoppable or the miss for you. I used Idiom. He did 6 bars for me. It was my first try. Hell yeah, man. What rank was that? I've had great Gladiator runs, but that's not helpful for most. It's not, but it's good. Gladiator's been coming up a lot in these Coliseums. It's like, hey, he's been really good for this. He's been really good for that. He's a good champion. It's good. It's cool that they're giving him a lot of places to show. My best run was 8 bars with Lady Deathstrike. Can get more, but I need to play properly. Yeah, that's really solid though. Guardian also had my 2 best so far. Happy hour for Guardian the other day for Dazzler. He was my second 7-star. Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. First was Morbius 2 years ago. Nice. Managed to get a consistent 9 bars with R4 Sentinel level 40. Heck yeah, man. My podium isn't ranked up yet, so it could be getting more. Yeah, you just gotta get the grind in, but that's awesome. I hate fighting him, so I guess this is good. Yeah, the thing is, the root is actually, like, I think helping us, but it's also preventing us from really learning how to punish those specials, but it is what it is. Did I try Gamora? No, buddy, I didn't. She's going to crit too much. It's not going to be pretty. No, there's not, because she's gonna have to parry too much. I started thinking about it. There's no way it would be good, because she's gonna trigger his thingy, reinforce. Essentially, the fight gets where you're just heavy countering SP1s over and over. I can start out with SP3, we've been heavies. The trick is dodge first hit SP1 and hold block to trigger overrun in the middle. Oh, you're explaining how to use crossbones. Very kind. Thank you for doing that. Man, this is rough. My alliance is kicking ass already. Hell yeah, guys. I want to try one more. Is that really the best we're going to do? Let me try one more time with Kush. Let me see if I can get this with her, dude. Because I should be able to get like 6 or so bars with her. She's ranked 4. My Doom was 6-star ascended, ring 2. So, oh, that's pretty good. Thanks, George. Oh, and you have to see the roster. Yeah, after this fight, if I can remember, I'll try to remember. We'll show everybody. I think I'm going to throw multiple SP3s here. I think she can stack it 3 times. Shoot. I'm going to stop talking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this with Kushala, because I think once I get a good run, it's gonna feel better. I'm pressing the issue with her. 2 tags, easy 8 bars. Is this SP3 just nothing? You can just eat them. If you have 6-star cap Brit. So here, I'll show you guys the roster. Well, I'll let you guys see it for yourselves. So here's the 6 stars. We'll start it at rank 5. So, yeah, because I didn't need to focus on them. I was able to get through the questing content without really needing to do it at all. There's the rank 4s. You can see, like, I was very excited to get like Doom, Archangel, Scorpion. I was very excited to get these champions, But then I was like, it doesn't make sense for me to put rank up resources into them at all. So they just kind of stay there. I haven't used a 6-star in questing content in a very long time. Like even Kate Bishop, like, and to the point now too, where like if I go into do Necropolis, I don't know. I don't even know. I originally thought I'd use like Kate Bishop and America and that whole thing, like have a good time with that team. Now I'm like, well, maybe if I even do that, maybe I'll do like the Karina's challenges, um, and use my 7-stars, like do the meet and run or whatever, you know. So there it is. I apologize. This might be the furniture. I'll be actually. I think we're just gonna sign off today, guys. No, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, so you guys can kind of see the 6-stars. It's not. I never had reason to rank it highly. So we can move to the 7-stars. And again, a lot of these were ranked up for the various challenges and for the content. So I mean, they're all really good. Like I really love this roster, and I love who I've chosen to rank up. I've like a couple rank 2s. I'm like, I didn't really need to do that. That was a bit of a mistake. But like I'm pumped for these. I could be so happy to rank 5 any of them when we get to that point, which should be very, very soon. And then here's the rank 3s. Venom, even Venom the Duck, like he's literally in war right now on attack. He did great. He took out a Thing and a Soul Park. He was fantastic for it. Star Lord's been huge. Obviously, he was really nice on the run where I got him Ascended and Awakened. And then there's been boss fights actually where it's like I don't really have the right counter, and so his ability to just hit and do lots of damage and just hits has helped me out quite a bit. I've kind of assuming the champions that hit really hard and crit aren't going to work well, but I can try him, Horse. But I would think by the time I even get him ramped, yeah, I don't. I could actually try Bastion. The falter might be really crappy with him. And then there's the ring 2s. Blade's the only one I kind of regret. He's not bad. I took him to ring 2 for the Alliance War showcase. I thought he was going to be super helpful to me. He just wasn't. At rank 2, and I only have 1 point. At the time I only had 1 point in deep wounds. I have 2 now because I got another carbonite. I finally got a carbonite core in those crystals they send us. So we'll get this done. Yeah, I even after I said, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna like Bastion here. Why did I even say that? Yeah, I love Wong. I'm really happy to have Wong there. Just got 9 bars with my Howard. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Blade might make a come up. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thanks. Thanks for a little piece of little silver lining. But yeah, this is what we're working with. You know, 8 bars with Gene, with JJJ, 8 bars with Gene, 7 bars. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome, man. So yeah, there it is. I'm gonna try to get in. I'm gonna try to get one more good run if I can. I'm gonna try to get a good run with Kush, and if it's just not happening, we'll sign off for the day. We'll raid someone. Because I do think she's kind of my comfort champion there. The thing is like I'm so tempted to play her a little too aggressively, and it's led to mistakes. I think I just got to chill out, and yeah. Okay, you can't stack that 3 times. Let's go. Sentinel's been my favorite of my champions. You know, and notwithstanding rank of them, Sentinel's been my favorite. If I had a Crossbones and I was good at playing him, I could see that working. If I had a highly ranked Guardian with Sigs and all that, I could see him being maybe pretty good, just to like cheese it a little bit. Potential's very good, and with mine being archive destruction. Oh, dude, I forgot that's awesome. Yeah, you said that earlier. I don't know why I forgot that. Who do you recommend for villains Epoch? I don't have jugs. Ooh. For reals, go on that Cerebro, dude. Are you familiar with it? Noob's been shouting it out. I have, and Solomon has put it together. It's been so invaluable to me, even while creating, for this account. In fact, this account and Cerebro kind of took off together, man. Nah, not lying. Because I was just enjoying this account so much, and then I went on that vacation. And I was like, I want to do that content with this account. Can I start doing it? Because I had pretty good luck. And sure enough, turns out I could. In fact, and I'm right now trying to figure out if tomorrow we're gonna go try to do 9.4, or do I want to try to get the 4th Karina's done tomorrow with the villains ordeal, or, and I don't. This is the least likely. Is now that we've seen that they're gonna nerf. Well, they're not nerfing Heimdall. They are making Ares the way they want him to interact with Heimdall and Star-Lord. So I might try to do that, but I think that's the least likely, because I still would prefer to have Heimdall awakened, or at least give myself the opportunity to. And I'm still concerned about item usage for it as well. I don't want to get stuck. But I think it's time to start playing. Have a great one, Prabhu. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Is the temptation to get in the intercept is so high, but one mistake and he just crushes you. So I don't know. Yeah, but I think Kushala is going to be. She'll be my third podium. We can. I think we can get 6 bars. I think just there's no reason to rush it like I just did. We were doing so well. Kushala is an amazing champion. She is an absolutely amazing champion, man. Any luck with the other champs? Yeah, they're really good. It's not. I want to be clear. It's not the champion's fault. Like one, Kushala is not built for this fight at all. That's not. It's just she's just a comfort champ of mine and how to play her relatively well. She's outrageously powerful, but she doesn't answer the fight at all. In fact, I think it's actually actively hurting her because you want a well timed block with her. And if you do that too often, then you're going to get the falter, which she doesn't answer. So it's harder to keep her spells up. But, she's one of the 4 champions and how to play her relatively well. Sentinel's obviously great for it. And I think Hicks is going to put that up on his channel here soon. It's just mine's a rank 2. And then I think Ironheart's pretty good. She's pretty good. But mine's rank 3 on Awaken. So not enjoying this challenge quite as much as some of the other ones, but I think this is really fair. I really do. I think this is supposed to be in-game content. And so you're supposed to have an in-game roster. And I think even the blade piece is pretty fairly priced. Or not priced, but like milestone, So, yeah. If it was 5 days, it'd be a lot better. But aside from that. And then Sammy, who I think even asked a question, he's got the showcase there for Cassie. So make sure everyone checks out Sammy MCoC. Check out Hicks. I think Hilgendorf possibly might be putting something up. We'll see. And then it sounds like Crossbones is phenomenal for it. Appreciate you being so helpful and interactive with the community here. First time catching a stream as I typically watch your content on YouTube. It's refreshing. Thank you very much, Atlas. Yeah, man. We try to have a good time, bud. We try to have a good time. A lot of talking, which I know everyone's not that interested in, but I prefer the interactions and hanging out with everybody. Okay, so my best are 8 bars with Jean. That's really good, actually. I did not like Jean for this fight. She's good. But mine's rank 3. I did not like her for this. I don't know. It felt like as soon as the AI went passive, it became a struggle. 7 bars with JJJ. That's impressive. 6 bars with Nefaria. Dude, I did not like Nefaria at all, so well played to you. But for some reason, I'm only getting 200k at best. Can someone tell me what's going on? That's a whole how the scoring is, and like some people have wrapped their mind around it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not. I have not. But I know you want to use the tags; they're helpful in getting something going, and then there's a multiplier, and yeah, it. Again, like I said, I don't want to spend this all streams just crapping on Kabam. That's not what I want to do. It's not what you guys want to hear, and it's not what I want to be doing the whole time. So we all know the mode is unnecessarily like monetized and whatever. And but some people figured out the scoring. A lot of people on my Discord actually explained it today. So yeah, there's Hilgendorf right there. There's a multiplier for your score based on the level of your podium. The more you level up, the better your score. But you like level up the podium with how do you level the podium? Like I'm not trying to be dense. This is just truly where I'm like, I don't even understand. And I don't mean with the things. Obviously, you could use the things. I don't want to use the things. I just redid my item fight, got 8.5 with a 6-star ascended, 6-star rank 5 ascended. Shoot, maybe I gotta look into him. I was thinking because he shares tags on that day 3 with Cap Sam. And I was thinking I was gonna rank Cap Sam to rank 2, and he'd be my guy for that. By filling bars cumulative, each fight earns you podium XP. Put it on medium, smash for points to level up podium. So like, if I did this fight on, I'll get more points to level up the podium. If I put this on medium, I don't think so. I really don't. Each health bar is 10 points towards podium. Put on medium and see how many you get. You have 305 to to level 3. You level up the podium for each health bar of the opponent. It's 10 times XP, or 10 XP for one health bar. 3 XP for one medium health. Ah, so there it is. That makes more sense to me. It's like, if you can do a ton more on medium, then it makes sense. But you don't get the same amount of points per health bar. Anyways, I gotta bounce, guys. Let's raid people. I think we have a decent amount of people watching on both sides right now, so let's make sure we raid folks. I'll start off with the YouTube side. My intention is to actually raid every day this week. But there won't be like the 5-6 hour long streams, and we'll see. I'm gonna have to just measure it with work and stuff and like what's going on. Yeah, let's go. Please go raid Legacy. You guys know I'm a big fan. So this is the. I'm not curious if this works. You guys let me know if this works. So that's the YouTube one. I think that's pretty obvious. So please go raid Lags and let them know I said hello. And then on the Twitch side, where are you, Twitch? We can just automatically raid him. He should be on Twitch. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the very generous donation, Messiah. We got new subscribers, new follows today. It was absolute blast. Yeah. This is just this is gonna be a grind, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for it and giving some great advice along the way. So thank you very much. Like I said, we should be back tomorrow, more around my more typical time. All right, go raid Lags. Tell them I said hello, and have a great time, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and again, huge shout out to Messiah for the dono. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.